Coming up next is Ty Jones!
I just got one question for the lady on the curb. Do you have to fuck a lot of dudes or get to a certain age to get moved up from the corner to the curb? Hey everybody, my name's Ty Jones. I'm from a small town called Hicks, Arkansas. No, I don't fuck my cousin, but I took her to prom, so it's not for lack of trying. My hometown motto is come for the meth, stay because you sold your car for the meth. I had someone pissed off. They said they're going to come up here and whoop my ass. And he said, I'm going to come up here and whoop your ass, Jonesy. And I was like, bring it on, buddy. He's like, let me find a ride. If you couldn't tell that I was from the South by the fact that I look like Hot Topic and sound like Bass Pro Shop, I'm sorry for you. Also, you can kind of tell I'm some sort of gay by the way that I'm dressed. I was raised by a gay man. My mom was straight, so I think me being bisexual was the only logical conclusion. Just came out recently, too. I was so far in the closet, I was sucking dick in Narnia. Had the worst threesome of all time with a lion, a witch, and a wardrobe. Do you know how hard it is to get goat hair out of your teeth? Oh, man. So I recently had to come out to one of my buddies, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, buddy, I got something to tell you. He goes, you're gay. And I was like, no, but you're half right. And I was like, man, that was kind of fast. That kind of hurt my feelings. And I was like, how'd you figure that out? And he goes, happened about 2 weeks ago. I was like, what happened 2 weeks ago? And he said, you traded your truck for Hyundai. Oh, man. You know, I've gotten a lot of bad advice in my life. Like from my dad, he also gave me the talk, you know, the birds and the bees. But instead of the birds and the bees, it was the birds and the bees are the bees, and the birds are the birds. Oh, man. I like going to the bars. Anybody else like going to the bars? It's always fun. I noticed something in Kansas. You guys have a lot of tornadoes, but the other day I was at a country bar and I saw these two girls and they're dancing, they're spinning around, right? It's the first time I ever seen a lesbian tornado. Alright. As a bisexual, it's kind of hard for me to figure out what to do. You ever seen them cartoons with the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other? Yeah. Of course, I have the same thing, but I got Joel Osteen on one shoulder being the straight guy. And he's like, what would Jesus do? And on the other side, I got Joe Exotic screaming at me, asking me what kind of color truck I want and how many husbands I want. I like going to bars, but the biggest problem I have is guys will come up to me and they'll go, hey, what's your name? And I'll go, Ty. And they'll go, what? And I'll go, Ty. And he goes, what's that short for? And I'm like, Ty. And he'll go, what's your name? Ty. And he goes, what's it short for? And it gets me pissed off. And the other day, I looked him right in the eye. It's short for Ty's gonna fuck your bitch tonight. And he goes, don't you talk about Ashley like that. That's where you fucked up. I ain't fucking no girl named Ashley. All right, thank you guys.